This time of the year is always an exciting time for the coaching staff, the players. They spend a lot of time together in the weight room, on the practice field, in preparation to play, and we're just really looking forward to next Friday and getting a chance to compete against outside competition.
A lot of guys back, but a lot of you guys too. What has the process of kind of piecing this group together been like?
It's actually been, it's been fun. The players early on in the fall jumped on board very similar to last year's team, with showing up with energy every day, wanting to get better, trying to make progress, and just trying to move players from position to position as far as our position players are concerned, trying to determine our best lineup and best combinations. We've done a lot of that through the fall inter squads. We've done a little bit more of it through our inter squads the first 2 weekends, and we feel like we have some depth. We think that there's some combinations in a couple of places that can possibly platoon for us, and so we feel pretty good about our position player lineup. And then from a pitching standpoint, we're still trying to figure it out a little bit. We had some sickness and injuries during the fall, and then here early in the spring, and a couple guys are a little bit behind right now, but they'll catch up, and that may end up making forcing some changes in what we do from a start pitching and relief standpoint here at the beginning of the year too. Scheduling is so difficult in Division I baseball, trying to put a schedule together. And, we always try to play the best schedule we possibly can, and we try to put together a couple early season tournaments that semi-mimic a regional tournament where you're playing a different opponent every day at different times. And we were fortunate enough to put 2 quality tournaments together to start the year out this year. You can look at the opponents coming in. You've got some regional clubs from last year in each tournament. You've got a couple others that were on the verge of being in a regional last year in those tournaments. Our non-conference schedule throughout the course of the year, of course, it's certainly, each year it doesn't change a whole lot. We're playing regional caliber clubs, championship teams in the NC State, North Carolina, Coastal Carolina, East Carolina, Campbell. So, it doesn't get any easier during the week from the weekends. And I really believe our league, the CAA is going to be very, very good this year. I thought by the end of the year last year it was a very good league. This year I think it has a chance to be even better, especially on the weekends, because every team in the league has an arm or two. Northeastern's got plenty of pitching for a weekend series to shut anybody down. Charleston's the same way. I think Elon's going to be much improved. They'll be healthy again, and Coach Kennedy and his staff do a great job. So there's going to be a number of people competing at the top of the league. And we're fortunate to be selected there here at the beginning of the year, but now we have to go. You have to go play, and the results hopefully will take care of themselves if our guys show up with energy every day like they did a year ago.
Are you expecting Foster to be your opening day guy? I guess who do you feel like would be your starter?
I would definitely start Ryan on Friday. He's our most experienced guy. He's going to throw, he's going to throw 3-4 pitches for strikes. He's going to compete for you. He's typically going to get deeper in the game. Yeah, he's going to give up some hits, but he understands the game and he understands how to minimize. So we feel like he's our best option on Fridays right now. Saturday, Sunday, and then midweek, still a little bit up in the air with Alex Royalty, a freshman, Josh Robertson, and Justin Crump and Taylor Hisson. All 5 of those guys are very capable of being on the weekend for us or going during the middle of the week.
Coming off spring season, you have a lot of turnover guys moving on to that next level. How important was this offseason developing some of those players that didn't play as much?
It was extremely important. much physically, as well as mentally, and having a better understanding, a better feel for what they do well, and not trying to fret over the negative side of it. We're still trying to make improvements and trying to make adjustments, but sometimes I think guys tend to look at the failure or the negative side too much and forget about the things that they do well. And I think this spring they're beginning to understand it, beginning to figure some things out. I really like where we are at this point. Certainly we have to get better, no doubt. If you came out and watched the scrimmage last weekend, we're gonna make some mistakes. And the good thing is we get a chance to continue to get back on the field each day. Fortunately, this spring the weather's been good enough to get on the field every day, unlike the last couple of years. And we can work out some of those kinks.
Talk about these brothers and forces last year, they ran you back there. Is that now Jared's role much like Fred had last year?
Yes. Jared will be right now. Jared will be our closer, but we could use him. We could use him for a couple innings in a day if we needed to. Use him one, give him a day off, and come again the next. And of course, as the year goes on, that'll vary a little bit. But with him, Magestro and Barnes there in the middle doing what they did for us last year, they were tremendous. They were outstanding. Being able to come in behind our starters, if our starters outing got cut short, those guys bridged the gap and got us to the back end. And this year with Jared back there, hopefully we'll have 2 or 3 other arms that we feel confident are very capable of helping him at the back end of the game. Zach Burke's another one, a sophomore transfer, that we think can help finish the ball game, or be a 7th or 8th inning guy and carry it to Jared. We've got a couple freshmen, Brandon Boyer, and a sophomore transfer in Justin and Deal. And then Lockman being left-handed, he's a great matchup guy for us. And he can give us an inning or two in the middle of the game. He may be able to match up for us back toward the back end of the game. So there's a lot of options, but we don't know exactly how it's going to fit until we start playing outside competition. Now that's the whole question mark I think for college baseball coaches is you can see them in inter squads and they can compete against one another and have a feel for what they're doing there. But when you put a different color jersey on the opponent, for some guys it changes, and it changes their mentality, some for the good, some for the worse. And we've got to go through the first 2 or 3 weeks of the season and try to figure it all out.
If you could clarify what he said before here, if you could clarify kind of his current playing status, what we're going to see, not to see, so what you're looking for him to do that.
Hey, really going into the year right now, we're thinking, we're hoping that, he could be available toward the back end of the year, but, trying to be realistic about it. We're staying with the process and sticking with the program, and if he's healthy at some point toward the back end, or if he shows us that he's capable of helping us swing in the bat even before he can get on the mound, we'd certainly use it. Him being on the mound this spring, that's probably not going to happen. I think that's a little bit early, a little bit too quick coming off of the surgery he's coming off of. I still think we're going to, we will be a team that won't be afraid to bunt and move runners. We want to be able to give the players the freedom to swing it back with a runner at second, no outs, and be able to get that job done. But if they show us that they're not capable of doing that, then we'll bunt. We'll move a runner and get them to third with one. I think athletically, you'll see a team that's fun to watch, both defensively and offensively. We've tried to generate as much aggression on the bases this fall and spring as we possibly could, and try to put pressure on our defense and our pitching staff to have to play fast. And I think it's helped us, and I think it'll help us. It'll bode well as we begin to play the Coastal Carolina, East Carolina, St. John's, and some of the teams that do well. I think it'll help us be able to slow the game down at that point. But, power-wise, I don't think the numbers are going to be a whole lot different than they were a year ago. We're still going to be a gap kind of club. Gaps, doubles, singles, try to go first to third, steal a base here and there, and do as much as we possibly can to put some pressure on the defense.
Here's 25, shave on a milestone, one of the what does that mean to you, for the longevity and the success of this program over the years?
It means that we've had a lot of good players and a lot of good assistant coaches. There's been a tremendous number of people in this program that have helped it get to this point. It's certainly not about me. And the 800, it really doesn't mean anything to me right now at this point. It might 15 years from now when I'm sitting on my back porch thinking about it down the road, but it's the next game. And we want to be prepared to play and play well and play with some intensity on opening day and be able to carry that throughout the course of the year.
Talk about that. What positions out?
There's probably 2 or 3 spots. When you look at our lineup, Gavin needs to be behind the plate the majority of the time, and Terrence at third, and Kennard at short. Brian Mims has come on and played very, very well. Brian played great for us last year in a relief role. We're probably the only team in the country that played 3 second basemen just about every day last year. We'd use Robbie left-handed against right-handed pitching. We'd use Mims against left-handed pitching, and Canada, and then Mims would come in and finish it up defensively for us. But Brian had a good summer, really good summer, and he's played well this fall. He'll play second, and over at first base, we have options, a number of options, depending on what we want to do. Daniel Stack can go over there. Stack can play 3 places in the infield for us. Canada can play 3 places in the infield for us, including first base. So there's 2 right-handed hitters there, and Andy Austin can go over and play first base, and he can go to the outfield for us. If any of those guys are out, Lincoln, Storburn, Golden, Andy can go there. Joe Bertone can jump right in there in the outfield for us. So we have some options, and any one of those guys could roll into the DH slot, along with Nick Fight or Ryan Jeffers, our 2 backup catchers. And Nick and Ryan have come on, and really Nick's played extremely well this spring. And you'd feel just as confident with Nick behind the plate as you would Gavin. If Gavin needs a day off, hey, Gav, DH today. And Nick can go back there and handle our pitching staff, and he's swung the bat well, this spring as well. So I like our depth. And like I said, I like our athleticism. I just think, we can be better defensively than we were a year ago. And offensively, we really have the ability to put some pressure on our opponent. And we got to get on base.